we will be talking about the PowerPoint for 3D Gaussian Splatting. And personally, I cannot wait to learn more about this topic. All right, let's welcome to the stage Gaussian Splatting man, Olli Huttunen. Olli, welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, hello everyone, and greetings from Finland. It's so nice to be here in Prague and finally meet you, everybody in here. So, may I or dare I ask, how many have you guys have seen my videos in YouTube? Okay, quite a lot. Listen, there is this important milestone for me going on in the YouTube right now. I am about to reach the 24,000 subscribers on my channel, and it would be very nice if you already haven't subscribed my channel. It would be really appreciated if we could break that milestone during this conference. So, over the past few years, I've been closely following the development of 3D Gaussian Splatting. And now that this technology has really taken off and we know how to produce these Gaussian models, I think it is time to ask the next question. What can we really do with the 3D GS? I mean, it is impressive to rotate and endlessly be fascinated by these photorealistic 3D scenes in different viewers. But what problem do they ultimately solve? We've seen a lot of great presentation in here these days and wonderful practical examples how to utilize Gaussians. But since capturing reality is not the same as communicating with it, tools are needed for that. When somebody opens the 3D scenes, they may not know where to look, or they don't necessarily know what matters, and they don't know what's the story behind the model. So that's why I started to develop a tool called dioramix. Dioramix is a way to turn 3D scenes into guided interactive stories. You can think of it as something like a PowerPoint for spatial content, a PowerPoint for 3D worlds. And how it works. So how it works in practice, dioramix is built around few core ideas. First, everything is driven by these predefined camera views. Instead of fully free navigation, you create meaningful viewpoints. And users can move between them in a controlled way. This creates structure, but this doesn't mean that the experience has to be strictly linear. You can also allow free exploration, and it's about designing the balance between guidance and freedom. Second, each of these views can be enriched with layered of content. You can add annotations, interactive hotspots, and button elements that brings context into the scene. Third, you can bring images and videos and documents and even external web-based content directly into the experience. So 3D scenes becomes basically a hub that connects other types of information. And one aspect I personally find very interesting is that Gaussian Splat are not the only type of 3D content. You can combine them with the traditional 3D mesh formats like TLB or OBJ models. and build these kind of a hybrid scenes. So under hood, this all runs in real time directly in the web browser. And Dioramix utilizes this Babylon.js engine, which also allows us to benefit from modern web GPU technology. Dioramix runs locally in your browser. Your data stays on your own machine. Nothing is uploaded anywhere. There is no cloud services behind it. All data is yours. So when you want to publish it, your presentation, you can freely choose where it lives. You are able to run it locally on your own computer in offline mode, which is kind of important. Or you can choose to host it yourself on the web services that you choose. So my background, I used to work in a museum. So I come from the background where we build experiences for audiences, not just data sets. And in those situations, understanding is everything. Whether it's a museum installation, or presentation, or digital experiences like this one, 3D only becomes valuable when people actually understand what they are looking at. Dioramix is still active development. It is not publicly available yet. I am developing it currently as a solo project of mine. And I recently launched a website called dioramix.eu. You should definitely go check it out. You can find some early examples and test out a few demos that shows up the features, what kind of a presentation you can build with Dioramix. And if you like to help and really test it right now, there is already a sandbox version available for those who want to test it. Just fill up the request form in the website and I'll send you the credentials. I hope that I managed to release the public beta version soon, perhaps during this summer. Let's see how it goes. But I believe that we are entering a phase where capturing reality is no longer the bottleneck. Understanding it is. And that means we don't just need better 3D technology, we need better ways to communicate it. And Dioramix is going to offer one solution to utilize your captures and tell stories and share information around your 3D models. Thank you.
Olli, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, a few questions about the product itself. So Jeffrey says, like, please don't fall into the freemium trap. Sell this for real money. This is a great addition to the market, and I hope you succeed. So this looks awesome. Based on that, what is the pricing? Is it for free or is it a premium model?
I haven't really decided yet, but it's going to be this kind of a pay-as-you-go. When you want to export those presentations out, eventually after the beta is closed, then there is going to be some sort of a payment. It's just like you go to the bus or go to the store. You need to pay before you go.
Okay, perfect. And maybe just like to recap for the audience sitting over here, where can they try that sandbox version that you mentioned?
You need to go to the dioramix.eu and you will find a button over there where you can request the permission from me. I will choose which people are getting there, but it's quite crowded after all. That last week when I released this, there was already over 100 people.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. Olli, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Olli Huttunen. Thank you, Olli.